Before I get back to my questions for you, Dr. Goudarzi, we're getting a few audience questions in, so I'm going to hit you with a couple of those, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, here's one from Ashok. During the upstream process development, we generally find it difficult to maintain cell viability at a certain density for moderately long time after the exponential growth phase. Do you have thoughts on that and how to maintain that?
So during the during the exponential phase, they often struggle to maintain the viability at a given target value, right, over time.
Certain density for moderately long time after
Yeah.
exponential growth phase.
Mhm. I think it can have several root causes to it. One of them is actually depending on the scale that we are, right? If it is like a 250 milliliter, 5 liter, 10 liter, or 2,000 or 15,000 liter, is a question of like the system characterization, right? For example, how good is your oxygen transfer rate, right? What is your system capability in delivering the KLA that you require for your process? A second part is with regards to actually your process control, right? And nutrients. I'm sure you've checked the nutrients, but one thing that sometimes people that like take it for granted until they really check the actual values is the actual signal output on pH and DO. I've seen that actually DO values were on target, but when you look at the signal, you see they are hugely fluctuating. And that obviously leads to extra levels of stress to cells. But my understanding is actually that when you have a proper scale-up rationale, first from your shear perspective, power to volume, tip speed, columnograph eddy length, between the scale, when you have the right scale-up rationale on your DO and pH, right? Especially depends on the scale that you're talking about. The rest is actually a question of the process and cell capability, meaning that are you providing enough critical nutrients for the cells to survive the process till the end? And if not, maybe it's worth actually going back to the smaller scale and perform additional media screening to see what actually promotes cell survival through the media and nutrients that you're adding.